So this is a humongous W from not only from Teddy K, but the NFLPA as well. And we're finally going to have some justice for dongs in the locker room. Dongs in the locker room will forever live. Now, so now what they're doing is they're going to protect the sanctity of the locker room. And what that means is reporters cannot just bombard players right after the game when they're, coming out of the shower, booty butthole naked, baby arms swinging. Like, they can't do that, okay? They can't just bombard players right away and ask them questions. Oh, hey, you lost this game, or hey, you won this game. What they're trying to do is work on that. They don't want that to happen anymore. They want players to feel like after the game they can kind of relax and, get their thoughts together before reporters shove a camera in their face. So now the NFLPA is going to be working with Teddy K and others to get this figured out. So, the reporters still can do their job and they can still get the story and the headlines and all that kind of stuff, but it's not really at the detriment of the actual player who has to deal with this crap. And yes, it is dealing with this crap, as I said, because, man, it cannot be fun as a player. I mean, obviously we have the Marshawn Lynch, I'm only here so I don't get fined angle, but from a player point of view, like, that's just got to be awful. You just get out of the shower, you just get, done a hard-fought game, and you have a reporter shoving a camera in your face within seconds. I mean, we have the age-old Bernard clip where the reporter literally, he said, hey, can I go see my family for a second? And the reporter got mad at him and said some comments to him and was upset with him. Now, obviously, that's a one-off scenario, but it's definitely important where this locker room is like a safe place for these players. So it's cool to see, finally they're working together to figure something out where the players are happy and the reporters are happy. It's just kind of weird how this took so long for them to figure out and get, something in place here. I feel like this should have been, a thing that they worked on a long time ago. But hey, listen, better late than never is kind of the mentality for this because we need to get something figured out. So I'm going to go ahead and play the audio here. Shout out to Trags on Twitter. But let Teddy K explain it a little bit.
In an effort to protect the sanctity of the locker room and the comfort of the players, each team is going to figure out a program to where we conduct our interviews outside of the locker room. Now, this doesn't bar you from the locker room. We can't do that. But what we want to do is get cameras off guys in private moments in our locker rooms. So I've been working with Emily, I've been working with PJ, and I'm going to work with you guys to figure out the best solution so that you guys get the content you need, the sanctity of the locker room is protected, and this is what our membership wants, to feel more comfortable in a private space that is the locker room.
Exactly. And honestly, this is, again, it's more than just like, obviously, yes, players, they'll answer your questions, they'll answer your comments, but you gotta give them time to recover, man. This football is a very difficult, it's an emotional sport, it's a physical sport, it's a taxing sport. Like, it takes a lot out of these players. So to have a safe place and kind of work with the media, this is definitely for the best. And shout out to Teddy K, BJ Hill, and the NFLPA. Now that the NFLPA is involved, this is definitely something that's going to be worked on across the NFL. It's not just going to be us. If it wasn't the NFLPA getting involved, it could just be us. But because NFLPA is involved, this is going to be most likely across the board type scenarios. So we're going to see some huge upgrades and some, very favorable changes. And I think most NFL players, if not all, are very, very for this change. They are very for this, difference here of the NFL kind of giving players more time by themselves in the locker room. Again, it's not that they don't want to see reporters or they hate reporters, but I mean, come on, man. Like, we have a press conference room for a reason. We do. There's a whole entire room that's for press conferences. And usually the coach speaks, the quarterback speaks, and a couple other players speak. That's that room. But at the same time, again, reporters have to do their job. So it's kind of that thin line. But tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.